Hello, folks. You're tuned in to another episode of Listen in 3D. This is episode number 107. I'm your boy Justin, aka Too Tall for You Fool.
And this is your boy Ruthless267.
And together we are both Team 3D, the host of Listen in 3D, where we discuss, dissect, and debate the music and the albums in the world of hip hop and other genres. Like what you're seeing, like this video, comment, share it around, and most importantly, subscribe. Want to help us out one step further? When you do subscribe, click on that notification bell. That way you know when all our episodes and shorts go live. And we got a good one for you guys today. So I was very intrigued when I found out the meaning of the number when doing research on this album, and
Oh,
yeah, just
me too.
yeah, and just the features, a lot of monster features on here, but I mean, some may argue that hey, he doesn't know how to do a song by himself, but remember, this guy is a producer and I guess dancer first. What's your take on this guy?
I I'm not surprised. I mean, the amount of features, when you're talking about producers, you look at the greats like back in the day in the 90s, none of them really could hold their own. I think like Kanye West, no, DJ Quick, he's probably the first that could really like hold his own as a producer slash artist.
Yeah.
And then Kanye West kind of just like really elevated. But most of the producers back from like the 90s,
Hmm.
yeah, they needed their roster, either their label mates or they were just that big in the industry where they had connections with everybody and
Yeah.
they would come in and chip in. I don't know if they did like, you give me a feature, I'll give you a beat or whatever. But
All
I,
right.
I wasn't surprised.
You weren't surprised. Okay. Well, so what album are we talking today?
Sir, we are talking Jermaine Dupri, aka JD, Life in 1472, the soundtrack.
Yeah.
Although it's not really a
It's not
soundtrack to
really
the
a
movie.
soundtrack, but I know that was the whole like Jermaine Dupri presents, just kind of
But I
like how,
gotta I gotta put the original soundtrack. That's what he put.
yeah,
Life in 1472,
the
the
original
original
soundtrack.
soundtrack.
All right.
Well, you'll give us some context as to like when you talk about like that number. Like I can see why he calls it the soundtrack.
Yeah.
Um, this was released on July 21st, 1998. So it's got like a birthday coming up here pretty soon.
Mm.
Um, it was released through his own imprint, So Def, and Columbia and Sony. It is his debut solo studio album. It is certified platinum, which totally not surprised. It is a banger. Peaked at number one on the R&B and hip hop album charts, and number three on the Billboard 200. The singles include "The Party Continues," great song. "Money Ain't a Thing," great song. "Sweetheart," great song. And "Going Home with Me," fantastic song. uh, he's got videos for "The Party Continues," "Money Ain't a Thing," and "Sweetheart." Guest appearances, since we're talking about like having flooded with
Yeah.
appearances.
Yeah. A ton of guest appearances.
Bro, you got the A-list heavy hitters of
Yeah,
the
he got
era, dude.
some heavy hitters on this one.
We got Nas, we got Jay-Z, we got the Mad Rapper, we got DMX, Mariah Carey, 8 Ball, Too Short, and then his other artists that he had that he was trying to bring up, Mr. Black, the Young Bloods before they really blew up with that E40 track, the Brat, Krayzie Bone, Keith Sweat, Rock, which is his artist, Mace, Lil Kim, Usher, Latosha Scott, Snoop Dogg, Warren G, and this R&B group duo, Trina and Tamara.
And
Powell, I think was their last name.
yeah, I think one thing I did forget to add on when preparing this the notes Slick Rick also makes an appearance. I'd
Yes,
rather add him,
yes.
but so I want to make sure he gets his credit also.
And and he starts to rap like Slick Rick.
Yeah.
So I thought that was funny. But yeah, Slick Rick was on that one. You're right. You're right.
Yeah. So yeah, I forgot to put his name when preparing the outline for this. So Jermaine Dupri. I mean, he had
Oh,
be. Oh yeah. Well, what's up?
no. My bad. My bad. Lost my chair of thought. Yeah. You're good. You're good. Sorry.
Or no, here you go. Yeah. So Jermaine Dupri. So he had been around for a while. I mean, he hadn't really made like any like solo hits or anything, but he was a producer. Coming up with So Def, putting out acts like
Crisscross
Crisscross.
jump.
Uh, Jump, yeah, Jump. That beat amazing. And then another popular artist who's on this album here, the Brat. Definitely Functified was. We talked about this on that album on the show as well. Uh, the tracks. Functified itself. Did another track with Biggie in the Brat, the B side
Yeah.
from the Bad Boy
I would
soundtrack.
say for real. I would say Jay. I mean, he had Escape. Remember the R and
Yeah,
B group?
yeah, I remember, yeah, Escape. Yeah, that was another one.
Yeah, he was making some major moves like in the early to mid '90s.
Yeah,
Perfect time for him to kind of build up enough to shine by the late '90s.
yeah,
But he was also doing like a lot of remixes for records for other artists that would hit the B side.
yeah,
So like you'll see a lot of those So Def remixes, just like how Bad Boy had like the remixes.
yeah. I mean, you can kind of say that So Duff and Bad Boy were maybe kind of similar. Just one, New York, the other in the South, Atlanta. I think that's where it's headquartered at. But yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah, he
Oh, real funny. The remix, the Junior Mafia "Need You Tonight."
yeah.
He's he did a remix for that joint.
Oh, oh yeah. You know what? I
You
do
got to check
remember
it out.
that. Yeah, I think I do gotta check that one out.
But yeah, he was doing a lot of remixes for like some big artists back then. So yeah, I just thought I'd show that one out. I totally didn't even know he had a remix for that joint. So
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, but like I said, Bad Boy, So Def, the two go hand in hand. But I think if I'm comparing it to the other guy whose name I'm not going to mention, maybe I'll mention his old name, Puffy. But I think this was
ah,
I think this was a stronger album, at least in my opinion. I think the features
did
on
No
here,
Way Out?
yeah, I think so.
No, nah. Wait, you said this album is better than No Way Out?
Well, I think the features were heavier, maybe not
Oh
better.
yeah,
Yeah,
because okay.
yeah.
Yeah, he definitely digs into his bag of tricks, right? Bad
Bag
Boy.
of
The
Tricks, and
No Way Out
then
was
yeah,
the No Way Out was just like it was like it like put it on the roster like the
yeah,
Chronic did.
yeah. This he went everywhere. I mean, he went the Bad Boy, at the time, Little Kim and Mace, and then he obviously went with his own artist. Did the Midwest, he went West Coast. No,
Yeah,
just he kind of went everywhere for this. So, and
yeah.
he got some old schoolers too. So just
Legends
yeah, he got some legends. So
and R&B, and he's got some R&B kings on
yeah.
here. So
So I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, I heard "Money Ain't a Thing" a lot growing up. I didn't really cop this album or pick it up or anything until years later. And then I've heard joints here and there, like really just was on the radio, and then eventually I came across. I'm a big Bone fan. The Krayzie Bone and Brat joint, "Don't Hate on Me." So I mean that's my experience, and then I listened to the rest of the album. It's a pretty solid album. I unfortunately don't have it on CD or wax, but it's definitely saved in my albums on my streaming services. And if I see it on wax for a good price, I wouldn't mind picking it up. But I like we were talking off air before we got on, it's pretty hard to find. What about you? Did you have this on CD? I know you don't have it on wax, but did you have it on CD growing up or anything?
you know what? This is like one of those ones that it didn't he didn't draw me like to want to go buy his album.
That's fair. That's
We're
fair.
talking, yeah. This is like what, July '98,
Yeah.
right? I'm like 17 at this point, so Yeah, I'll argue that so many other artists had my ears, but the homie, he would like, so you gotta check out the CD. It's got some bangers on it, and then slowly and shortly enough, like he started getting some songs on Power 106. Like Money in the Thing was just playing big because that
Yeah,
was also
Money
on
and a
Jay Z's
Thing
album, right?
just I've seen the video just a million times also. So so I mean, like I
It's
said,
funny.
that was everywhere. That kind of didn't even need
And
to
on the
buy the album.
horses, I always thought it was funny when they're out there like riding the horses.
Yeah. Yeah, funny music video.
supposedly, supposedly, there's an interview where JD's like, when we shot that video, that was all my stuff. Like all that money that was with me. Like Jay Z wasn't really that rich yet at that
He
point.
wasn't.
Like yeah,
He wasn't.
he said, but JD was claiming ownership, like authentically all that was mine. It's the horse, the ranch, like everything. So, but yeah, I thought that scene was funny. But yeah, the money in the thing was constantly on the radio, bro. You remember
Yeah.
those days?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then
it was on the radio a lot. It was
and then the joint with Key Sweat, was it Going Home with Me?
yeah, going home with me.
Woo! When that hit the radio, I was like, okay, I gotta start. I want to go listen to this album. And then the the party continues with Usher and the Brat. That had been out, right?
Yeah, we'll get into it when we talk more singles, but yeah, it was out sort of, but yeah, we're going to
So
lead up to that. We're gonna,
I say that because I didn't connect the dots because I thought that was her pick. I thought that was like maybe on a Usher's or the Brat album or something.
mm.
So when my homie made the CD, I was like, dang, like cool. It's cool. Like Jiggy, get the get a kickback, get a house party going.
Yeah.
And he wasn't wrong. So, but then I kind of walked away from it for a little, and I ain't gonna lie, like I think it resurfaced in my life, like maybe like late like 2009 or something for a stint moment, and then honestly, you brought it back full circle for me.
Oh, well, I'm glad I did because low
Yeah.
key, like I said, I haven't listened to this album too much over the years. Like I said, just here and there, and it's a pretty good album for the most part.
So
Uh,
then, what made you want to do this album, if you don't mind me asking? Because when you hit me up about it, I was like, "Yeah, I remember that joint. Let me go back and listen to it." So I was just curious, like,
really,
since you don't really listen to it.
the features. That's what really drew me in.
Okay.
The features, and it's a great part of '90s hip hop history. And then another reason that it brought it into my mind too. One of my favorite YouTubers. Shout out to CJ or Animal Brown from Culturalist Theory. He was showing his vinyl haul one day on his Patreon, and he had showed this
Okay.
album, and he was like, "Yeah, this was a good one." Like, so I'm like, "Oh wow, okay, okay."
Oh, I see a little inspiration. I see.
Yeah, I
Okay.
mean, maybe a little bit of inspiration too, and it's just like, you know what? Yeah, let's give Jermaine Dupri his flowers today by doing this one.
So
So
since we'll be going into the album memories,
yeah.
you were what, a freshman in high school when this came out? No,
Oh,
not even.
eighth
You were
grade.
still in middle school.
Yeah, seventh, eighth grade, something like that. Yeah, I think I was going in the eighth grade. But it was like I said, this time I started watching MTV, a little more, and it was the video was on just all the time. Money ain't a thing. I barely saw any of the other videos, so I mean that's really the memories I have of the song. But people were just bumping it everywhere, like Power 106,
Mm,
and just if I'm not mistaken, it also appeared on Jay Z's Volume
volume two.
2 as a bonus track. So, I mean, Jay Z was an up and comer during that time, and there were a lot of Jay Z fans out there. But like you said,
Yeah.
he wasn't. All the stuff in that video was Jermaine Dupri's. Like Jay Z just wasn't there yet. But I will say this: Jay Z just completed his residency at uh, at Yankee
Yankee
Stadium,
Stadium.
and the final night he brought out Jermaine Dupri to do that song.
Yeah, I saw that. I
Yeah,
saw that.
so
I saw one of
I
the
thought that
clips.
was pretty cool. So I wanted to shout that out definitely. And
Dang, the way he set that up, man, I would have had to have like go all 3 nights. And
yeah,
he did. It wasn't the same show every 3 nights, right?
no, hell no, no, no.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
Like
that is crazy.
you're paying to go to all 3 shows. You can't even just go
Yeah,
to one.
yeah,
Like he's
you can't go to this one.
that's wild.
Yeah,
That's wild.
yeah,
But yeah, I saw
pretty wild.
JD there. He did
Yeah,
money
yeah,
in the thing with him.
yeah. That I thought that was pretty cool. So yeah, shout out there. And then also, oh, speaking of CJ, he was also at the concert, and then one of our viewers slash listeners, Cold Chillin 661, if you're watching, hopefully you enjoyed the show as well. Figured I'd shout you out, man. So
Ooh, he's got to get brought on and talk about that
yeah,
after the.
yeah, I gotta, I'll work on trying to get him on for sure, definitely. Um, anyway, but yeah, that's really all the memories I have of it. I didn't really know anyone personally who had it. Maybe I did, but maybe I didn't ask about it. I mean, my mind was just elsewhere. Like I said, really, the biggest memory I have of this album is "Money Ain't a Thing," which is funny because it's not even one of my favorite songs from this project. But well, we'll get into that. All right. Before we get into the beats, let's get into album artwork and themes. I like the theme of it. I forgot to talk about the theme. So 1472. Do you know what it means?
Somebody with his birthday, right?
Okay.
Or no, the initials line up is with the numbers or something like that.
Yeah. So his initials. So the first two digits, 14, is a combination of his initials, JD. J being the 10th letter in the alphabet, D being the fourth letter. So if you add 4 and 10, that's 14. And then
Crazy.
72 is 1972, which was the year he was born. So
So yeah, there you go.
that's where that
And
comes from. I thought that was pretty clever. I like that a lot. And then I liked how he makes it like a movie slash soundtrack, which makes sense for having all the features on here. So it was a very very well
yeah,
thought out album. This was another reason why I kind of wanted to do this. Also, just the theme behind it, and just as for no photos of him or anything. It's just like a kind of like a movie poster kind of. Jermaine Dupri presents Life from 1472, the original soundtrack, even though it's not a real soundtrack, but
I like the film reel that's like on the
yeah,
right
yeah,
side of it. That
the film reel looks pretty awesome as well. Yeah, so
so
it's like you're about
it
to
was
watch a
pretty.
movie. So that I thought it was a pretty good album cover for the most part.
Yeah, eh, it's all right.
Mm. I mean, for what the theme represents, but maybe ranking them among some other ones. Yeah, it's probably just okay, I guess. All right. So JD is known for his production. So if we go on the beats, what were your favorites?
Oh, oh, oh my gosh. Okay. Um, um, I'm definitely gonna go with money in the thing.
Okay, that's fair. I do like
That
that
beat.
sample. I do like that. Dun,
What?
dun, dun, dun. I forget what he sampled. Let me find out what he sampled there, but I know it's like from like a 80s song. But yeah, just yeah, but it was a good beat. I know for me, if I'm going absolute favorite, I gotta go with "Going Home with Me." I thought that was a pretty good sample. Yeah, it samples "Weak at the Knees" by Steve
Oh,
Arrington. So
dun.
yeah,
I don't know if the is a sample from that.
no,
Now,
I think that's another one.
the
Let
way this
me.
song
mm.
the way the song starts, that's from Weak at the Knees. Dun, dun,
All
dun, dun,
right, let's see here, because
dun,
yeah, I know he has
dun,
like
dun.
"Weak at the Knees" and "I Write the Songs" by Barry Manilow. Let me go here.
I'd have to check it out, but that little Superman superhero melody part,
Yeah,
okay, I don't know where he got that from. Dun, dun, dun,
yeah.
dun, 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 dun.
I think it was from like an '80s song or something. I gotta figure that out. But I know, yeah, just yeah, "Weak at the Knees" and "I Write Songs," but those were like the main two ones. And then yeah, just if anyone knows that where that came from, let us know in the comments. Maybe it was something from like Sheila E. or something along that era. I want to say I could be wrong, but don't quote me on
We'll
that.
look it up.
Yeah, we'll look it up. Cause
So,
yeah, who
so you say
sampled?
you're.
That's on the only of those two samples. What were you saying?
Oh, I like that website. You're right. That's where I get a lot of the and I like that website too because it tells you what part of the video to
Yeah,
skip to hear the sample. You're right.
yeah,
Uh, so you said the come home with me is your favorite beat,
yeah.
and
Going
I
home
mean I
with
think
me.
or going home with me.
Yeah, and
You got
then
we usually do three, right?
yeah. We'll do. If I'm going with another one, Sweetheart was also a good one, and then if I'm going with just beats, I got to go with that beat. Get Your Shit Right with DMX and Mad Rapper. I thought that was a pretty
It's pretty
clever
tough.
beat. Yeah, it was pretty tough, but I mean, not my favorite song. But I thought if I'm going beats, I think DMX writes the beat pretty well in that one. But maybe I'm just being a
Yeah.
little biased here. But
No,
those would be
it
my
starts off with
favorite
that.
three.
It starts off with that growl. It's already the
Yeah,
anticipation's coming, dude.
yeah.
But
The
yeah, like
dog is
the
about to be
do do
unleashed.
do. Yup. Like I said, money ain't a thing. That's one of my beats on there. Three the hard way. That's
Okay.
a that's like a dope DJ Quick beat that he did for him.
Hmm.
That's the very
Oh yeah,
last
the
track.
three. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that. Yeah, you could tell it's a quick beat too because of the way it goes.
100%, bro.
Yeah, I would say yeah. If I was doing a top five honorable, that would be honorable mention. That one, and
Yeah.
then the party continues. That was an all right beat, but I like the original beat better. But well, like I said, we'll get into that when we talk to singles right now.
Okay, so I love that beat. The party continues. On where they sample it from, like the She's Strange, right?
Yeah,
Is that where they sample it from?
I believe so. I could double check, but
The cameo,
yeah.
or no? Is it called cameo?
Let's see. Party continues.
I got
Uh,
the record too.
yeah, but let's see. Party continues. Where did they sample it from?
I think the group's name is Cameo, and it's She's Strange, and I like it walking down the avenue.
Yeah, She's Strange. Yeah.
Yup. What's the group?
Uh, you're right. Cameo.
That's yeah. I knew it.
2 points.
So
2 points for you.
yeah, no, I copped that record when I was in New York last summer. So
Oh, nice, nice.
um, that beat is oh man, yeah, I love that beat. And you can't go wrong with that. So and there's other ones that I really enjoy. You mentioned some great ones, but if I had to go with top three, yeah, like if I had to listen to their instrumentals, I'd go
Yeah.
with those three.
All right. Very well said. All right. So let's get into the singles. For time, we're just gonna go with the top three singles. So the party continues. We've already talked quite a bit about money and anything, but we'll also talk some sweetheart also. But let's go with the party continues. So I guess it is a remix of a song that was on the Men in Black soundtrack with a
Yes,
completely different
yes.
artist than the Brat. And if you guys know what I'm
Hmm.
thinking, it's gonna be Snoop Dogg and JD. It was probably the best song on the Men in Black soundtrack, if you're asking me. It was called
Facts.
We Don't Want to Party with You," and that sampled Cool and the Gang's "Get Down on It," if I'm not
It's
mistaken. Yeah,
we just want to party with you, right?
we just want to party with you. Yeah. So yeah, this song remixed it, and then there was also another version with the Brat and JD with that beat from the Men in Black soundtrack. And it's like when I heard this was like nothing against the beat or anything, but it would have been hard if they had used that beat from the Men in Black soundtrack. But if you can find the single, that song is on the single, which is out there floating around, whether
Hold
it
on,
be
run that back. You just introduced me to something new that I definitely want to check out. So you're telling me JD and the Brat had a joint on Men in Black that had like a fire beat or something, or what were you trying to say?
no, there's a song with the Brat and JD with the same beat from the Men in Black soundtrack. It was a single, "We Just Want to Party."
Oh, they're using the cameo beat.
Yeah, they're using the Cool and the Gang beat.
Oh, the one that him and Snoop used?
Yeah. So there's another one out there with the Brat and
Oh, I'm gonna have to look at that one. The Brat,
yeah, I think it did get a little bit
JD.
of, I think it did get a little bit of radio play too, but I mean, I could be wrong, but yeah, it's on the single though, that one. And then the instrumentals are on there as well. So if you can find
Dude,
it,
if I listen to it and I remember it, I'm gonna be pissed because I'm gonna be like, oh, I remember this song. It just sounds like it's something new to me right now.
okay. So yeah, but yeah, so that's the one I would prefer. That's why, but like I said, the party continues is a really good song. The video, I think he was trying to be too much like on top of the world in the music video. I think a little over the top, but they make it work.
Now this JD and the Brat song, what was it on MIB?
No, it was a
Oh, it
single.
was not.
It was not.
Okay, single off of what album though?
The party
Or
continues.
just like,
It was a party continues at a single. That was, I guess, a B side or
oh, it was the B side of that single.
yeah,
Okay, okay, makes sense.
yeah. So,
Okay, my bad. Let me
so
write that down.
yeah, yeah. I'll send it to you after we're done. But and yeah, so yeah, it seems like you really want to check this out.
I do because
I think I know where this is headed. You're going to try to get the single.
I might just because I mean Usher really completes the song. So
Yeah,
this one doesn't have Usher. You're talking about, right?
yeah. It doesn't have Usher.
Okay. All right.
So yeah,
Okay.
so
Yeah.
after
Yeah, going back to this single, dude, it's just well composed. Like it's, Jermaine Dupri's no stranger to like the funk and like old school like funk based music like that.
yeah,
It's
you can
just
totally tell he grew up on it. Definitely he know his shit. Like
facts.
yeah,
So
definitely grew up on it.
it wasn't it wasn't shocking to know that he sampled this, but he constructed it pretty well. I mean, he has like a him and the Brat have a lot of like some bars on there that me and my homie just constantly like we'll text each other like just saying lines, yeah, while y'all ride Matchbox, I push the Hot Wheels. Like
Mhm.
so it's just he has some good stuff on there. But yeah, Usher coming in, with the whole yeah, yeah,
Yeah, Usher killed.
yeah,
He
yeah.
killed that chorus.
Oh,
He killed.
dude.
Definitely
And then
killed it.
just him singing the hook, party with you, and then do 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 do. Like he just it's just dope. But what shocks me about Jermaine Dupri is he represents Atlanta hardcore. I mean, when you
Yeah.
think of current state Atlanta artists, he wasn't him and Outkast. They didn't sound very
No,
Atlanta-ish
no,
back in those days.
not at
So
all. Not like
what I
today.
like
Not
now,
like
what I
today anyway. But no, they
no,
had a different
definitely.
sound and
JD went off and developed his own sound. He did pretty good. Outkast, they went like that alternative style.
yeah,
They did really
more
good.
they went more the pop route after Stankonia, in my opinion. I think.
And what I mean by alternative, not like rock and stuff, but like it's alternative hip hop. Like it was
Yeah,
just,
yeah, I
it
know what you meant.
wasn't,
Yeah,
yeah, it was just different. But it didn't sound very South, so to speak, of what we've learned the
yeah.
South to come and be. Yeah, I got Jermaine Dupri did.
Mhm.
He did really really good. And then even when the South started emerging, he was able to come up with some good Southern style beats. So it was he's an underrated producer. Definitely an underrated producer. He doesn't get mentioned a lot.
Yeah, he definitely should be mentioned more in those conversations when it comes to the Southern sound. Um. Anyway, let's move on to
Uh,
we
the
can
Mariah Carey joint.
yeah, Mariah Carey, Sweetheart. She steals the show on that song because
Heck yeah,
yeah,
man.
because it's like
Yeah,
you think
she
Mariah
does.
Carey, you think she's just gonna do the hook, but hell no, you would have thought it was a Mariah Carey track, and JD just like backed off a little bit, but
Now, how about this? Is Sweetheart on her album? On one of her albums?
Let me check. I'm pulling it up right
I wouldn't
now.
be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised because she's the main character in that song.
Let's see. Yeah, it is. It is on her singles, so it is a Mariah Carey single as well.
Okay.
Release. It was a third single, and then
It's not on the Butterfly joint, the Butterfly album she had?
it might be. Yeah, I don't see it. I mean, let me go to Mariah Carey singles, but yeah, she. All right, here's her singles discography. If and man, she has a lot. All right. Yeah, Sweetheart with Jay-Z. As far as I'm seeing, it's on just Life in 1472. It was so maybe it might be on
Oh,
like on a
okay.
compilation or something, but I don't know. I don't. I mean, if I'm wrong, correct me. But I mean, yeah, it just looks like it's just on Life in 1472. So it was
Okay.
never made it to one of her actual studio albums, I can say, but
Because even in the video, it revolves a lot around her.
yeah, she killed
But
it
I
in
mean,
she killed it in that video too. Oh man.
I'll tell you, as a 17-year-old boy in high school, dude, I'd rather have seen Mariah Carey more often than I would have Jermaine Dupri in that video.
Yeah.
Everybody, when I was in high school around that time, thought Mariah Carey was just
Banging.
incredibly hot. Like
Yeah.
everybody wanted like her. She was just like like the attractive one at that era, dude. She was prime, bro.
Yeah.
She was good at that time. Because this is around the time Honey, right? She has Honey out with the Bad Boys, like
Yeah.
Locks and Mace.
Honey, and then she did the breakdown
Breakdown with
with
Bone Thugs and Harmony.
with Bone, yeah, and then yeah, she
Yeah,
was doing a lot of things during
she
that time.
uh, she even had a Mob Deep joint at that time too. They're
Yeah.
like rapping. They're on the roof. She sampled like one of their beats. I forgot what it was though.
Yeah, like I do like a lot of Mariah Carey's songs where she samples hip hop songs and then she'll get the hip hop artists to come on with them, like the one I forget the name of where she sampled "You Know How We Do It" with Ice West Side Connection came on
Yes,
the
I was gonna ask you. You know she did one with West Side
yeah,
Connection, right?
yeah, so yeah, that
So yeah,
Irresistible,
she definitely
Irresistible, that was
goes.
the name of the song, Irresistible.
She definitely goes out of her comfort zone. So that's pretty tight.
Yeah, she definitely started doing that, later on in her career, but when she did it, she definitely killed it. Uh,
Shout out to her and ODB for kicking off the whole run of her working with hip hop artists.
and then going home with me, that was a really good track as well. You
Love that
know,
song.
yeah, it's a great song. I like the lyrics where he puts down. If I can pull it up, yeah, just the whole where he name drops. I don't. You watch NBA basketball, right? Where he name drops Anthony Mason.
Yes.
I know he's no
I
longer
could
with us, man. Rest in peace. But yeah, I thought that was like
yes.
pretty.
I couldn't help but make the connection. So the the Notorious B.I.G. I got a story to tell.
Hmm.
Remember that song? Like
Yeah,
um where he's like creeping and then the athlete comes home and then he had to come up with that quick idea of like tying her up and like she's getting robbed. Remember that? You remember
yeah,
that song?
yeah. I remember the song.
So at the end he goes like at the beginning he goes, who's that's like one of them Knicks players. Word is, a lot of people thought it was Starks for a
Well,
while,
Starks.
but it came,
It was
but
Anthony
no,
Mason.
it was Anthony Mason. Bro. So I wonder if that's like the connection, bro.
Maybe it was.
Oh my gosh, man!
Yeah,
I
I'm
love
pulling up the.
Anthony
I'm
Mason.
pulling up. Yeah, he was a dog. I mean, during I think I think it
Weird.
had.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think in '93, I think it was, had the Knicks made it to the finals and somehow got through Chicago. I think they would have beaten the Suns, but yeah, '94 was their opportunity. They didn't win it. In '99, well, Mason wasn't on the team anymore at that point, but yeah, '99 they
No.
didn't.
I think
Yeah, F around
was it
and end up
Charlotte?
like Anthony Mason. So, but I gotta look up that story. So that's
That's cold, bro. I just wonder if the two are connected, bro. I mean, it's that song came out in '97, and then this
97,
song comes
98,
out of
and
a year.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, this
Well,
song comes out a year later.
yeah, because I think when the song came out, I think he had already been traded to the Charlotte Hornets at that point. I could be wrong, but I have
Oh
to
yeah,
look at it.
okay,
Yeah, because I know he got traded to Charlotte for Larry Johnson, which I guess was a
yeah.
good trade. Well, enough of the NBA talk. So, but yeah, I thought it was a good song. Definitely,
The guitar riffs,
yeah,
like
guitar
on that.
riffs, and then I believe this is like, one of the only songs where he lays down like three full bars, right? In terms of just
Hmm.
yeah, so always
This
like
is
this, yeah,
Yeah, this song is a prime example of like a Jermaine Dupri sound.
yeah,
Like you listen to this song, it's like that's just got Jermaine Dupri's stamp all over it.
yeah,
That's like even if you were to start listening to like some of his upcoming
mm,
like 2000 all that, it just falls in his category in his catalog. I mean,
yeah. It's
but yeah, that I love that's a great single. I wish they would have made a music video for it.
yeah. There was no music video from what I can find, so yeah, I think it would have probably did well if it did, but yeah, it is what it is. Missed opportunities, budgets,
Maybe
all that
Sweetheart
stuff.
ate or ate up the budget.
Yeah, Sweet Sweetheart didn't look like a cheap music video to film. Let's put it that way.
No, no, definitely. This is around the time where Bad Boy set the standard where they were spending millions of dollars on a music video.
Yeah, they really changed that a lot.
So everybody started pushing a lot of millions on these videos. But yeah, man, I ain't mad at these singles.
Yeah, they're
It's
really
about right.
good. I will comment on Money Ain't a Thing. I do like at the beginning where Jermaine Dupri turns to Jay-Z. He's like, you know what? I figured it out, or I know it all, or something like. He said something at the beginning of that music video.
Oh, when they're laid down,
Yeah,
they're like laying out and like talking to each other. Yeah,
yeah,
I don't remember that part too well.
yeah.
I'd
I'd
have
have
to
to watch it
remember that
again.
part.
I didn't get a chance to watch it because I've seen the video a million times, but I thought that was pretty cool where they had that moment there. Uh,
That famous bar, that famous bar. She liked my necklace and started relaxing. Now that's what I call a chain reaction. I was like, "Dang." Man, that was, and she fits an R&B chick, and she fits the bill. Like, man, that guy. Yeah, that was some bars from Jay right there.
I'm a little curious to what he said. What does Jermaine Dupri to Jay Z at beginning of Money in a Thing video? I'm just a little curious. I just want to see what it comes up with. Uh,
I've been spending hundreds since they had small faces. Remember when
yeah,
the money the bill had the smaller president faces? That's old.
yeah. All right, he says, I guess Jermaine walks up to Jay Z on a dusty road. It's about that time, and Jay Z simply nods and replies, "Yeah, let's do it," or something, something like that.
Oh, okay. I definitely got to
Yeah,
remember.
I'll watch it again and I'll see what they say. But anyway, let's
That was a clean video. It had like a gloss to it and everything. I
yeah,
remember. Yeah, that was
it
that
was
era.
it was a nice music video. All right,
Yeah,
so let's see, what are our favorite three tracks?
this is too hard for me.
All right, I'll go
But
first.
yeah,
As much as I did not enjoy the beat too much to it, but it was tough. The party continues. That
Woo,
was yeah. I mean, I didn't enjoy the beat, but it's a good song. Good damn song. Um,
facts.
and then the other one I gotta go with "Going Home with Me." That's I think it just definitely displays, like you said, uh, Jermaine Dupri stamp, the JD sound, if I'll say. And then the third one, you probably know where I'm going with this, and maybe this is a bias pick, but I don't care. Don't Hate on Me,
Yes,
featuring the Brat and
Lazy
Crazy Bone,
Bone and
Crazy Bone.
do 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 do
Yeah,
do do. Yeah,
yeah,
lazy, Crazy Bone,
crazy,
Crazy Bone.
crazy.
He did great on that song, man.
Yeah, I mean, and
The
I've heard it
the
a
way he
million
did the
times
beat.
on the collection volume too. So it does appear on a Bone album later, a compilation. But so yeah, so I mean, I was a little biased there, but yeah, those three songs, but it's a great song though. But actually, if you actually do go to Spotify, it's actually the third most played song off this album. So a lot of people do listen to it. So
Oh, word.
yeah, so it's a popular
You know,
deep
it's
cut. That's
funny. It's funny because as we're talking about this, this is probably, and I sarcastically say this is probably one of Ray's favorite albums, Mr. Vandal Society. Oh man, no, I say I'm joking, folks. This guy would probably hate this album. It's much too jiggy for him, which I get it, but man, I love that stuff though.
Hey Ray,
This has
Ray, if you're watching, yeah, give this album a listen.
and I don't know if he'll stomach it, man. But yeah, this that the lazy the Crazy Bone and the Brat song,
Yeah,
yeah, that just sounds like Jermaine Dupri too, like his style, man. It's he has a unique style to this one, man. But you can just totally tell it's his, man. It's way different from No Way Out,
yeah,
the Chronic, all that stuff. It's just him.
yeah,
It's commercial, mad commercial.
yeah. It was definitely big for the time. All right. So what you got for your top three?
All right, bro. I No particular order,
Hmm.
right? That Warren G and Snoop Dogg
Yeah,
track, um, Protectors of 1472.
yeah. Protect. Yeah, that's a good
I
song.
I was wondering if I was like, man, this just sounds like a Premiere style beat. And I was looking up at the production notes. It is.
Hmm.
It's totally Premiere, DJ Premiere. So he Warren G just kicks off that song so dope. Like in 1472, the setting is like he's just I felt Warren G should have been featured, or he should have just gotten a couple more features from other people at that time. Like
Yeah,
as laid back as his style as it is, he brought some energy. Like he had a voice. It was good.
yeah,
But to hear him paired up with Snoop, it was pretty dope to see them as a package.
yeah. Definitely.
I wish I wish he would have had more lines. He just had like the opening
Yeah,
verse. Snoop got in.
he didn't have much on the song at all, but at least they credited him. I'll
Yeah,
give him that much.
yeah. No, he had a good intro. Snoop got ended up getting like two of them, and then JD got one. But that beat is just it sounds very animated,
Mhm.
like if it's something you would have saw in the cartoon of the Justice League or something, dude. But
Yeah,
like remixed out, like it was pretty tight, bro. Like, um, but yeah, that's one of my favorite songs. And then what's the other one? You Get Dealt With,
yeah.
the Mace and Little Kim joint,
I
that
love
jiggy,
I love.
that bouncy beat right
Yeah,
there.
I will say this. I think Little Kim had probably the best verse or guest verse on this album with the trying to mimic Biggie's flow from Notorious Thugs. I thought that was
Yes,
awesome. That she killed it there.
I 100% agree with you. If you didn't bring it up, I was
Yeah,
gonna bring it up. I love the
yeah,
homage that she paid
yeah,
to Biggie's flow on
yeah.
Notorious
Notorious.
Thugs.
Yeah, that
Now,
hands down was.
and you gotta understand at that time I was a massive Mace fan. Like
Yeah,
Mace was dope. And so when I heard him just voice come on, just show me the bounce, Jay. Once I get the bounce, like it was just like, and then he comes in. Now I know you love my lazy flow, but here he comes my crazy flow. Like it's just like they were kind of going kind of little like southern style like flow. It was
Yeah.
pretty tight, and then just Jermaine Dupri just messing with my money is like messing with my pride and messing like it's just I love that song. Like I can, and then he throws in the little before it got popular. Hey, 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 because you start hearing that like way more often in our tracks. So
Yeah.
and then the third one, oh man, I'm telling you, man, this was not easy, bro. This was not easy. I am gonna go with going home with me.
Going home with me. Okay, so we have one in common. Yeah, I'm going home with me. Great song.
Go with home with me, dude. Just man, and then honorable mentions, bro. Like obviously, money ain't a thing.
Money
Get your
and
stuff
Anything.
right, but
Yeah, get your stuff right. That's a good song.
and
Jazzy
man, rapper
Hole.
goes off on that one.
Yeah.
Jazzy Hose is a
Jazzy
good one
Holes
too,
was
dude.
that was a good song. And then the three, the hard way. That was another honorable mention. And all that's
Oh
got
my
to go.
goodness.
Oh yeah, that's a if it was a top five, all that's got to go. That would probably be on my list as well. Yeah,
Yep.
Brat turned it out on this album, definitely.
Yeah, dude. For having all these stars on here, dude, she got a bit of well, she's on like three, maybe four
Yeah,
tracks.
yeah, three tracks.
Oh, okay, yeah. So she got some good representation to stay relevant, dude.
Yeah,
But yeah, just the Slick Rick joint where he's trying to rap like Slick Rick is dope.
yeah.
The joint with Nas where it sounds like it'd be like some kind of Harlem World,
Hmm.
which makes sense because JD did do the Harlem World album, Mace's group.
Uh huh.
Yeah, that sounds just looked like it fit right in that album. Um, and bro, this yeah, if I had to go with those three, I just gave you my three. But yeah, it was a tough one.
Yeah,
It was a tough
I
one.
could really tell it wasn't easy for you. All right, so
Nah,
album.
there's probably like maybe two tracks I'd probably be like, but other than that,
Yeah, there were probably a few, maybe like one or two for me, but just
yeah,
yeah,
let the record play,
like the lay
bro.
you down track, I wasn't a fan of, so just
Oh yeah.
I wasn't a fan of
I
that
don't know
one.
if the duo. I don't know if he did that because they were like on the Columbia label and
Yeah.
he was just trying to help them out at the time. I will say this though,
Mm.
that group has a song with 50 Cent back in 1998 and Cameron
Oh, okay.
together on a track.
Nice,
You got to
nice.
check that one out.
For sure. All right, so so actually before recommended album cuts and expansions, it hasn't been reissued as far as I know. It is available on vinyl, but the vinyl expert here, Gabe, says it's pretty hard to find. But I will say,
Hmm.
if you do want to hear like album cuts, just try to fish out their singles, like the Party Continues single, Sweetheart, and I'm sure may have a few remixes on there, Money Ain't a Thing. So I'll just say, if you want whatever came on a single during that time, just seek those out. Recommendations: Jay Z Volume Two, Hard Knock Life. Obviously, Money Ain't a Thing was a bonus track on there, so definitely check that out. DMX's It Is Dark and Hell Is Hot. Snoop Dogg, The Game Is to Be Sold, Not to Be Told. Those are a few of the ones. Another one I want to kind of throw out there too. I know this guy wasn't like a super producer at the time. Mac 10's The Recipe. He also had like a bunch of features on that album during that time. So if you're looking for something with like a bunch of features, definitely check that one out. Obviously, Puffy's No Way Out in the family. Just um,
It's just
I'm
too much,
I'm
bro.
pretty sure you have a lot of recommendations too during that time. So, do you have
Dude, I
anything you
got a
want to
lot
add?
zipping. It's just like a lot zipping through my head. I can't necessarily just nab one and just think
Mm,
clearly. But I mean, the Cameron Confessions of Fire
okay.
that had the horse and carriage joint that was out around that time. The single, like the whole Rush Hour soundtrack was around this
Yeah,
time.
yeah, yeah. Rush Hour.
Uh, and then what was the speaking of JD and the Brat, they had that remix with Drew Hill,
Oh
"Sleeping in
yeah.
My Bed."
Okay.
I don't know what album that was on, but that was this era too, and it kind of goes in line with JD's work here. I mean, Cube's push the volume one, the war like
War and Peace. Okay.
98 had 98 had some it had some joints, bro. I mean, you already got DMX on there. So like I said, there's like a lot
Yeah.
this is going through my head
If,
that I would love to,
if you loved
but I can't.
hip hop in 1998, then I'm pretty sure y'all have your recommendations too. But yeah,
Oh
just
yeah,
let us know.
this is summer release too.
Yeah, yeah, just let us know in the comments. Oh yeah,
Outcast had a
Equipment
release
Eye.
at this time.
Equipment
There
Eye.
you go. See they're coming. They're just like it's just like buckle down to be able to say it. But man, the summer '98 had some cuts, bro.
All right, definitely. So closing thoughts before we put this episode to bed. Um,
Oh, I just want to thank you for bringing this one up, man. I mean, you really like resurrected like a one an album that like I don't know how I kind of just fell off for me, but I love this album. Thank you, and I'm really gonna search hard to just try to get me a good, legitimate copy. I'm gonna find one for sure,
all right, definitely. I wanna see a photo of it when you find it. All right.
100%.
So let us know your favorite tracks in the comments. What do you guys think of this album? Who was your favorite feature? Who had the best verse? All that sort of stuff. For Gabe, Ruthless267, Justin, Too Tall for You Fool. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. See you all on the next one. Peace out.
Peace.